Hello everyone, welcome to 24 Academy. Let's learn the Hindu newspaper for today. Our main headline today is Bengal electorate shrinks 12% as 27 lakh out after judicial reviews. What is the meaning of electorate? Electorate. Electorate means people on the voter list. People who are eligible and on the voter list are called elector. People who are eligible to elect a person and on the list are called electorate. That sheet ఉంటుంది కదా, అది కూడా electorate sheet అంటారు. This is itself is a plural word. Okay, so Bengal electorate shrinks అంటే number of people who are eligible to vote has shrink means compress. Shrink means to get compressed. Cloth shrink అవుద్ది అంటాం మనం. when you buy a new cloth, you will say like cloth gets shrink means compress. Here electorate shrink means number of voters have reduced in size. So what else? Latest exclusion means removing and means separating out of the box thing, out of something. Okay, exclusion. So some people are excluded, removed. So latest exclusion takes total names deleted from the rolls in poll bound state. Poll bound. What is the why poll bound? When bound is used? When it is expected to take the before word. Poll bound means the place where polls are expected to take. Okay. When I say India bound ship, we have seen the same statement for the vessels recently. India bound vessel means it is expected to reach India. So bound is it is on the way to reach. So pole bound means on the way to get poles. India bound means on the way to get to reach India. So that's where the bound is used. Okay. Since sir began, sir, what is SIR? We have already discussed SIR multiple times in our general knowledge. Okay, that's just special intensive revision of electorate, voter list. Okay, so yeah, that's it. I don't see any other word there. Let's go for the next news article. NCERT reconstitutes textbook committee. Reconstitutes. Re means again. Constitute, form or make. Constitute is form or make up means things which make up the bigger part. Okay, so for example, if you see 12 months constitute a year. So 12 months make up an year. 12 months ఉంటే ఒక ఇయర్ అవుతుంది. దట్స్ హౌ కాన్స్టిట్యూట్ మీన్స్. ఓకే, or else one more example, women constitute 10% of total voters or total electorate. What does this mean? So 10% of women form or women make up the 10% of total electorate. So constitute means to form or to make an individuals to form a group, to make up a group is called constitute. So NCERT reconstitutes means textbook committee, it will reform means it will again form a new committee. Reconstitute. If you remember these examples, you can easily understand the meaning going further. Okay, next, renewed. Again, as here re means again. Renewed, we'll say renewal of bus pass or renewal of contract. What does that mean? You are making it new again or a new with an extension. So renewed violence means violence which was there earlier again started. Renewed violence leaves 4 dead in Manipur's Impal. Impal is capital city of Manipur. Okay, renewed means violence has again, which was paused for a bit, has again started. Okay, that's what it means. We'll go for the next news article. Supreme Court begins review. Again one more word with re again. View is to see. Review is to see again. Okay, so Supreme Court begins to review 2018 Sabarmala judgment. So it will again see what the judgment is and say if it is fully correct or if it want to make some adjustments to that judgment. Okay, review is to see again, to look after it again on the judgment here. Okay, next news item, resume. Here you should not separate re. Okay, that's not correct. Resume is a full word. Resume, with this also we have discussed multiple times. Resume means to start, to restart something. So there is one activity which is kept on hold and you have started again from there only. You have started from where you have left. Remember the difference. You are started again from where you have left. That is resume. Okay, renew is completely new agreement. Okay, or new thing. Resume means you have started which is kept on hold. You have restarted something which has been kept on hold. Okay, next news item, next news article, TG launches cancer registry. This is for GK. Okay, so cancer registry. Now every cancer case either in private hospital or government hospital has to be reported for the record purpose, so that this collection of data will enable the government to understand which type of cancers, which type of economical people are getting these cancers, so that it will make sure like government will take some steps in providing support or avoiding cancers. Okay, it's always better to collect data, so government is forming a registry. From now on, any cancer case report either in private or government should be submitted to government. Too bright to be true. What does this statement mean? What do you understand by this statement? Too bright to be true. Okay, so when something is too good, you might get some suspicious, right? కొంచెం అనుమానం వస్తుంది, చాలా మంచిగా ఉంటే అరే ఇంత బాగుండద్దు కదా అని. సో దట్ ఈస్ వేర్ టూ, దిస్ టూ బ్రైట్ మీన్స్ టూ ఈజ్ యూజ్డ్ వెన్ ఇట్ ఈస్ టూ మచ్ ఆఫ్ బ్రైట్నెస్. ఓకే, సో హియర్ మేలా ఫోకస్ కదా ఫుడ్ అనే. హియర్ ఫ్రూట్స్ are attractive when they are bright, right? When they are too bright, so you might get attracted so much, but that's the moment you have to be cautious. Inta beautiful and inta bright unnayante something is fishy. Too bright, inta ekkuva undi. Too means something big. Too bright means very much bright, means they have mixed some chemicals. Means naturally it will be bright but not too bright, right? Anta clear ga undadu kada. So too bright to be true. One more example is too speed to be సేఫ్. ఎంత స్పీడ్గా ఉన్నామంటే అసలు సేఫ్గా ఉండలేము అని అర్థం. టూ స్పీడ్ టు బీ సేఫ్. ఓకే, ఇంత స్పీడ్లో అసలు సేఫ్గా ఉండలేము. ఆర్ యూ సీయింగ్ ఎనీ నెగిటివ్ వర్డ్ హియర్? నాట్ సంథింగ్ లైక్ దట్, నో, బట్ స్టిల్ దిస్ ఇస్ ఎ నెగిటివ్ వర్డ్, నెగిటివ్ స్టేట్మెంట్. ఓకే, టూ స్పీడ్ టు బీ సేఫ్ మీన్స్ యూ కాంట్ బీ సేఫ్ విత్ దిస్ మచ్ స్పీడ్. This can't be true with this much brightness. Same like here, this can't be true with this much brightness. Hope you understand this sentence formation. Something is, when something is very much good, that means that is very bad, means that is very much good, means that is opposite. That could be a cheat or something which is, we are not looking something wrong there, overlooking something wrong there. That's when we use this word too. So too speed to be safe means we are not safe with this speed. Too bright to be true means this is not true with this brightness, means this is not natural. That's what you have to understand in this type of statements. Next step, strict definition will suppress. SUPPRES. Suppresses is the word here, but normally the verb is suppress. So suppress means అణిచివేయడం, తొక్కివేయడం, అణిచివేయడం. సంథింగ్ యు ఆర్ డామినేటింగ్ సమ్ ఐడియా. సో స్ట్రిక్ట్ డెఫినేషన్స్ ఉంటే హిందూయిజంలో ఉన్న డైవర్సిటీ ఇన్ హిందూయిజంని అణిచివేసినట్టు. యు ఆర్ షోయింగ్ డిస్క్రిమినేషన్. యు ఆర్ ట్రయింగ్ టు కంట్రోల్ దిస్ డైవర్సిటీ ఇన్ హిందూయిజం. దాన్ని సప్రెస్ అంటే ఏంటి? అణచివేయడం. ఓకే, సో డోంట్ సప్రెస్ మై వాయిస్ మీన్స్ నా గొంతుని తొక్కాలని నా యొక్క ఐడియాలజీని నా వర్డ్స్, నా వాయిస్ని అణచివేయాలని చూడకు. డోంట్ సప్రెస్ మై వాయిస్. దళిత్స్ ఆర్ సప్రెస్డ్ బై అప్పర్ క్యాస్ట్ పీపుల్ మీన్స్ దే ఆర్ looked down, or they are means they are means looked down by the upper caste people. Suppressant ఏంటి అణచివేయడం. ఓకే, this again for the general knowledge and current affairs perspective, which is very important for current affairs perspective. Okay, I have been sharing you multiple times in our daily discussions, like India's asset is its thorium reserves. India has vast amount of thorium reserves which no country has. If you rightly harness this thorium, India can have this self-sustainable energy. We no longer need on Middle East or any other countries for our energy needs. So this thorium is an element which we can use, which is abundantly present in eastern coast countries, states, okay, like Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha, and somewhat in Jharkhand plains as well, and somewhat in Kerala as well. Okay, so the thorium which is present in these, if you can harness the thorium present in the eastern coast of India, India can become energy independent nation. But as this is nuclear energy kind of thing, it will take decades and decades to build the nuclear reactors and everything. Okay, that's a different story. Now see this news item. Fast breeder nuclear reactor at where? Kalpakam. Kalpakam. Remember Kalpakam. This is important GK question as well. Takes a critical leap forward. So okay, one of the nuclear reactor in Kalpakam, which is in near Chennai in Tamil Nadu, has reached a critical step wherein it consumes less fuel than it produces. ఓకే, సో అది తీసుకునే ఫ్యూయల్ కన్నా ఎక్కువ జనరేట్ చేస్తుంది. దట్స్ వాట్ ఏ క్రిటికల్ స్టెప్ మీన్. సచ్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ థింగ్స్ నీడ్ డెకేడ్స్ అండ్ డెకేడ్స్. దిస్ ఈజ్ స్టేజ్. సో దిస్ ఫార్మ్స్ ద స్టేజ్ 2 ఆఫ్ అవర్ న్యూక్లియర్ ప్లాన్. ఓకే, when was this plan designed? In somewhere in 1970s. Who is the father of our atomic research? Father of India's atomic research evaru? Baba, Homi Baba. So he has designed this plan. Okay, so we'll go to the marking a significant means important. Mailurai, significant means Mailurai. Forward in India's nuclear power program, Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Monday said that prototype for fast breeder reactor PFBR at Kalpakam, Chennai had achieved criticality. This means, what does criticality mean? This means that nuclear reaction in the reactor had become safely self-sustainable. You no longer need to input more fuel. It will create its own fuel and it continues to generate tons of gigawatts of energy. Okay, so this nuclear power, this type of nuclear reactor is very rare in the entire world. Only Russia has this reactor so far with very good functioning. Rest of other nations tried but failed. Okay, finally India has achieved very big scientific step. India takes defining step in civil nuclear journey, advancing the second stage of its nuclear program. As I said, this is the second stage of a nuclear program designed by Homi Baba when in 1970s. When will stage 3 come? If everything goes well and as planned, then maybe around 1945-1950 the stage 3 will start. More than 2 decades, nearly 3 decades. Okay, that's how long this nuclear power generation timelines will be. So the PFBR at Kalpakam has attained criticality. It's a decisive step towards harnessing our vast thorium reserves. As I said, this reactor will enable us to use thorium reserves, but no, it's not so near. Okay, it will be useful only in 2040s or 50s. For that, we have started building nuclear reactors now. And one more thing is, it so far right now it uses not uranium-238. Generally, power reactors use uranium-238 isotope, but this reactor uses uranium-233, and it also produce plutonium as well. It also produce plutonium-239. This is another isotope of plutonium. First, try googling and comment what is the meaning of isotope. Isotope of uranium means what? Isotope of plutonium means what? Isotope of what is the meaning of isotope in chemistry terms? This is important. Please comment your definition there. Okay, So more on this scientific achievement. This is a very big achievement. So what you have to remember, it is at Kalpakkam. Kalpakkam contains I think 7 to 8 nuclear reactors. Overall present India capacity is 7 gigawatts, and by 240 we are trying to achieve 100 gigawatts through nuclear energy. Okay, so far we only have 7 gigawatts of power generation through nuclear. Okay, but India hopes to achieve this 100 gigawatts by nuclear power generation by 2047. Okay, yeah, this is very important and significant step in India's scientific journey. That's it for today's news analysis. Thank you for watching. Please like our videos, subscribe our content, and share our content to your friends and other aspirants so that they'll also get a good amount of knowledge through our everyday videos. Thank you.